So I did shots of Mojo and his mom on WrestleMania night, and guys, it was the best thing ever.
And I got nothing. Whoopi gets nothing. Why be woken when you can always be broken?
Nikki Gallows in a bathroom, totally awkward.
Or totally iconic.
We need Cody for president.
Hey, every club needs a villain.
The Bullet Club single-handedly saved wrestling.
Bray Wyatt lives in darkness, and I would follow him into the dark. Rebby Hardy is goals and my spirit animal.
Yeah, and that's why you went running drunk down Berman Street screaming her name. We're iconic.
Totally iconic.
Nikki and Jennifer. We are the queens of the ring.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
So we're here and it's earlier than usual.
I know. We've never recorded this earlier in the week.
Well, we used to and then we didn't.
I don't remember ever doing it, but okay.
We used to back on like Wednesdays, and then you're like, oh, let's watch NXT. Let's do it on Thursdays. And then it went to Fridays, and it went to Saturdays, and then it's Saturday or Sunday.
Oh, blame it on me. Blame it all.
Oh, I am. I am,
Well,
guys.
Maybe it's true. A little bit.
Anyway, Hell in a Cell was good and bad.
It wasn't bad. I actually enjoyed the majority of it.
See,
The match that I liked the most, you didn't like.
No, I did not like.
I don't understand how you could have not liked it, but we'll get into it in a second.
Like, it wasn't so much that I didn't like it. It was just not what I really thought was the best. It was okay.
It was really okay. What I'm talking about is the tag title match between Seth and Dean and Drew and Dolph. It was freaking amazing.
I thought it was
so good. You thought it was forgettable?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're crazy.
Forgettable.
You're crazy. It got the best ratings of any match that night.
From
Several different websites, like like not PW Insider, but Pro Wrestling.
Meltzer is basically what you're trying to say.
No, I didn't look at Meltzer. I don't know what he said. I could find out what he said.
Nah.
Well, it was great. I loved it. And I've said it the last few weeks, I'm not a big Dolph fan, but I loved it.
See, I liked AJ and Joe. That was the match that
was
like
good.
And here's the thing is I was trying to make some like preview thing for last week's podcast. And let me tell you, you even said you're like, oh, AJ and Joe, that's gonna be it. I'm like, that was the match that got me, guys.
I thought it would be.
And
I did enjoy it, but it was not my favorite.
It was mine. That and Jeff and Randy. It was tied.
Jeff and Randy was very good.
Jeff and Randy and AJ and Joe were mine too.
So let's talk about Jeff and Randy.
Oh my God.
So going into it, Jeff said that he would do something that had never been done in the cell before.
Yeah.
There was a couple things, I think.
Yeah. I was like
oh. It was hard to believe that he had never been in a Hell in a Cell match. It was his first one. You could tell how freaking excited he was too. Like he was like running around the room.
I'm just gonna swing. He turned on Sia before he went out there, and he wanted to swing.
He did,
and then he missed.
After Randy put a was a screwdriver or a nice pick?
It was a screwdriver through his gauged earlobe.
Yeah. It's pretty nasty.
That was really gross.
So then it was a pretty long match, but finally he got Randy down on a table. He climbed up on the one short ladder, then he climbed up on a higher ladder, and everybody's like, oh, he's gonna jump off this really high ladder. And then all of a sudden he grabs a hold of the roof of the cage and starts moving over and positioning himself over Randy. And you're like, yeah, this is not gonna end well.
And then he's like, I'm gonna swing, and he starts like doing the monkey bars and starts like swinging himself.
He looked like somebody on American Ninja Warrior, where they're doing that thing where they're holding that pole
and then they have
thing.
like across kind of a thing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. And then like Randy even moved too early. Like that was the main thing, was Randy moved way too early. And so, I mean, he was supposed to move obviously before he fell. But anyway, like he just like bam, just like let himself go. And then you could tell before that Randy had moved. And like bam, right, belly flopped right on the table.
Well, yeah, and like at that point, there's really nothing you could do. It's not like you could just be like, "Well, I'm gonna climb back over now."
Yeah, and
like, well, guess I'm going down.
And he killed himself. They had to take him out on a stretcher. And Randy, after it was over, they were like, "Okay, we're gonna call the match. We're gonna call the match." And Randy's like, "No, you're gonna do your job." And he pinned Jeff, and he got the actual.
Unlike the main event.
That's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story. But yeah, Randy's like, you're gonna do your job, and pinned him.
Mm-hmm.
But
I really like that. I really like that Randy. That kind of Randy. I like it.
But they're saying that that match was actually supposed to be longer. And Jeff was really hurt, so they were like, well, we're gonna end the match.
Oh, he really is hurt.
He was coughing up blood, so you know.
That's
and then
nice.
He decided to wander out of the hospital after coughing up blood.
Is that true? That's a true story?
Yeah, he wandered out. He was like, okay, I'm leaving now. I'm like, Jeff, you crazy, crazy, crazy man.
Wow. That's a Dean Ambrose story right there.
Yeah. Just wanders out. Just like, I'm leaving, bye. But Randy was not unhurt through this whole thing.
Oh, no.
Jeff took his studded belt off and beat him with it.
And then he beat Jeff with it. But here's the thing. By the time he beat Jeff with it, Jeff had already beat him so hard that the studs came off the belt and went into his flesh. And when he tried to roll up in a ball, it went through his leg and kind of like made a cut. So then when Jeff grabbed the chair and hit his leg with a chair, the side of the chair was broken and went through the cut and pulled ligament out. Ew. I didn't even notice that. Ew.
Yeah, and if you look on his Instagram, he took a picture of the ligament that they
of it hanging out.
Just
I like gross stuff like that. I'm gonna go look.
Like you could go see it. It's there. Like it's gross. Like you could see it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
It's that little thing at the top. Oh yeah. Ew.
Yeah. See that thing? Yeah. That was in his leg. And now it's not in his leg.
His caption says, no matter the outcome, they say you lose a small piece of yourself when you're in hell in a cell. And it's like a little piece of a ligament.
Yeah, just sitting on the table. Just
chilling.
Yeah, just that wasn't
and his back is fucked though. Like you can see the impressions from the belt all over his back.
It's like, well, that wasn't his leg and now it's not.
I'm telling you, he's crazy. I like this Randy. And a lot of people have trouble with Randy, and I do too sometimes, but he doesn't care. He'll get the shit beat out of him. I kind of like it.
Yeah. He's just like, well, you know what? I'm just going to get the shit beat out. It's like seeing two, 40-year-old men just trying to kill each other, basically.
Well, they had to do something. They brought out that ugly-ass red cell, and they had to distract people from that ugly place.
It gave me a freaking headache after a while.
They just had to distract people.
You know how pissed I would be if I bought tickets and that red cell was there? Because you can't see through it as easy. I'd be so pissed.
I decided to not. No. It looked horrible. It looked like a kid's toy or something. Like it was about to break apart.
Yeah. Somebody posted a picture, a meme online, and it was like a McDonald's play place. And they're like, welcome to Hell in a Cell.
Oh my God. And that was apparently a Vince decision that he stole from Impact. Oh gosh. But yeah, it was just as ugly as we figured it would be.
Yeah, it was really bad. Like, why? You couldn't have just kept it,
Left it alone.
the way it was. Apparently, he's like, our cell is so old that we need to change it. It's like, no. Let's keep it the way it is.
So, after they cleaned up that carnage.
Yeah, literally, it's like they're sweeping up Randy's ligaments off the thing and Jeff's body. Then it wasn't it Becky and Charlotte?
Mm-hmm.
And that was a shock of the century.
I know. We did not predict that. We were wrong in a lot of our predictions, by the way.
Yeah.
We picked Randy, right? We got Randy.
Yes, we got Randy.
We both picked Charlotte, though.
Well, yeah. We picked the same for everything.
Mm-hmm.
We both picked Charlotte because we thought, Vince has this thing for blondes, so why don't we just pick Charlotte?
And we thought Becky would get the big win at Evolution.
Yeah. And Becky would win at Evolution. Well, nope.
Nope.
WWE decided to bless us for once.
And it was like such a surprise, too. It was like everybody's just kind of sitting there watching the match. And it's like, boom.
Like, nobody thought it was coming. Literally, like Becky won. Becky won. And everybody was like, what?
Like, we weren't even paying attention. What happens?
I'm like, huh?
But you were saying that you read, or it's out now that everywhere, that they were confiscating people's signs that were cheering for Becky.
Yeah, anything pro Becky.
It's just so stupid. Like, she's never going to be hated. I'm sorry, she's just not.
Yeah. And like literally on SmackDown, it was the same thing. Like at the end,
people were telling her she deserved it and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're like, you deserve it. She's like, you're right, I do. And then like everybody's sitting there and Charlotte comes out and people are booing.
People will boo or cheer Charlotte. Like, it goes either way.
Well, yeah, and then like Charlotte gets in the ring and Becky's like, bow down to me, call me queen. And then she's like, strap the belt around my waist.
It's kind of hot.
And then like Charlotte's like, she's like, I'm not. I don't know who you are because my best friend's not in there anymore. And then she turns around. She's like, okay, bitch. And literally the crowd just goes wild.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I can't hate her.
Mm-mm.
Who hates her?
No one. And people love the feud anyway.
Like, people love the feud, 1. And 2, I don't hate her.
Mm-mm.
Nobody hates her. If everybody's like, Charlotte, you kind of deserve it because you've done this to like everybody you've tried to be friends with.
True.
You kind of deserve it. Sorry, not sorry.
It was definitely a shock, though. Definitely. At the end of the match, Charlotte tried to shake hands and she was not having it.
She's like, shake my hand. And Becky's like, no. Oh my God. And then, wasn't it the tag match?
I feel like we're missing a match somewhere. Maybe. Oh, I'm thinking of the pre-show when they had Rusev Day versus...
Yeah, and then Andrade and R-Truth.
I didn't see that.
After the podcast was recorded.
Did it?
It did.
I thought we were talking about how it didn't make any sense.
It didn't make any sense, and they made the match after the podcast was recorded, so we didn't make a prediction for that. So
Very weird.
I don't even know who won. I had
would
2
imagine
dogs in the
Thomas.
car.
I would
I
hope
was
so.
like, I wasn't even watching. Like, I didn't even get there until it started. Like, the actual show started. So
I didn't get home until after Randy and Jeff were over.
I noticed, and I was like, why?
But the tag team match, I don't care what you say, it was awesome. There were so many like near falls and so much like bodies flying everywhere, and I loved it. It was like nonstop action. I loved it. And it was Drew and Dean and Seth and that other guy.
Ramen hair.
Yeah, that guy. It was amazing. I think if you haven't seen it, you need to watch it. It was amazing. That was my match of the night. I'm sticking to it. But Drew and Dolph retained. Just barely, but they retained.
Yeah. So then we had, I feel like we're missing something.
They had the Brie and Daniel
Was
versus.
that next? I feel like we're still missing something.
I don't know. Let me pull up the actual.
Here, I pulled it up just now. Oh, it was AJ and Samoa Joe.
Oh,
That was next. I thought that was after. No,
I thought it was too.
Guess not. Okay, so I don't know why that was put there on the card. That's stupid
odd
as
spot.
hell. But let me tell you, that match was really good.
It was good. I knew it would be.
Enjoyed it.
I didn't doubt that it would be. I mean, you have two really good guys that have wrestled each other before that know what they're doing and have a pretty good storyline going, if I do say so myself. Like, kind of started out of left field and didn't make any sense, but now that it's going, I really like it.
Yeah. Wendy. And the ending of that match, that was the best, the best ending of the night.
Mm-hmm. It was
like,
good.
Oh my God. Like, literally, I was just like, what? Like, yeah. So after that match, that is where things got really fucking weird, really fucking stupid, really fucking lame.
Went downhill.
Real fucking downhill.
Yep.
And it all starts with the feud that we have wanted for so long. Daniel Bryan and Brie Bella versus The Miz and Maurice.
Did we think it would be good? Because I didn't think so.
I didn't think the match would be good, but I thought like the Daniel Bryan and The Miz part would be good. And it wasn't.
No. I think they're really like down playing it though. I think they really want this big matchup to be at Mania.
Like, I know it's a slow build, but fuck, man. We've had 3 years. Give us some hard-hitting action here.
And they had the women be responsible for who won.
Yeah, the women were responsible.
Maurice and Brie.
They made Bryan look like a doofus. Oh.
They did.
So.
It's so hard for me to hate them as a Maurice, though.
I know, I can't hate him. I love him. What can I say? And now Maurice is going to take some time off, and supposedly, and go focus on little wee baby Monroe.
No, I don't blame her. She's a hot mama. She deserves it.
She is. And the Miz almost pulled her boob out. When he picked her up, it was like coming out, and she's like, okay. She's like, let's pull that in. Then it was our favorite person, Ronda Rousey, versus one of our favorite people, actually, Alexa Bliss.
Mm-hmm. We're eating chips, you guys.
I mean, Rush Lakes.
You're eating what? Frosted Flakes. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm eating Pringles every now and then. If you had to
Honestly,
crunch
I'm
mine-
sorry. It may just be an episode where at the end we may do ASMR. And that match was better than their other one, but still shit.
She
And
did
we
better.
found
She
out-
did do better.
And we found out that Rhonda actually hurt Alexa.
I'm shocked.
Totally shocked. I mean, did you see how she was throwing her around?
Mm-hmm.
And where is her nipples?
Oh my
Does
god.
she have nipples?
I don't know. Why don't you go check?
Conspiracy theory time. Ronda Rousey has no nipples.
Maybe she had them removed because she didn't like getting hit in them.
Like literally, she's wearing the sports bra and it just keeps going down and down and down, and there's no nipples. Like I was distracted by the fact that sports bra was like lower than Braun's tank top, and Braun's nipples were showing, but Ronda's were not.
Well, it didn't have any support in it, so I mean, maybe it was just they're just hanging, they're just sagging.
No nipples.
But like, it does not surprise me that she hurt Alexa because it's just like when Brock gets in the ring, Brock hurts people.
Oh yeah, and she's just fucking like throwing her around.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't surprise me at
Can
all.
we talk about Alicia Fox's outfit? Iconic.
I love Alicia.
Hold on. What is it, Jen? Iconic.
I love Alicia.
I love her. Like literally, it looks like that outfit looks like she went to Vince and is like, Vince, I want to go to Beyonce with Naomi and Asuka and Carmella. And Vince was like, no. And she's like, well, you know what? I'm on dress like Beyonce then. And you know what? She did it.
Which, by the way, they were all at Beyonce.
They were. Like, everybody's like, why aren't you on the pay-per-view? Why aren't you on the pay-per-view? Are you sad you're not on the pay-per-view? And they're like, nope.
We're at Beyonce.
I'd say no.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Jen and I literally had this discussion. We would, like, totally ditch a pay-per-view for, like, anything.
Definitely Beyonce. We can't look at the
Adele.
list. Adele, Beyonce,
Britney.
Madonna.
Madonna.
You said Celine Dion. I really wouldn't do it for Celine Dion.
Fucking Celine Dion. She would sing My Heart Would Go On, and I would snatch somebody's weave.
Well, I would love that, but it's just not someone I would jump to automatically and think, oh.
For Hell in a Cell.
I don't know. The rest of them I would. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys.
Spice Girls.
Hmm.
Girl, they'd be singing Spice World, and we'd be like, fuck the pay-per-view. We're seeing Spice World. We would. We would, guys. Don't even.
I'm jealous that they got to go, though.
I know, right?
I want to see Beyonce.
I want to see Beyonce, too.
I wonder how much the tickets are. I paid $300 to see Adele.
And $1 million.
I mean, I did buy them on StubHub, so that wasn't like face value, but
It's as
One
much
ticket.
as it's as much as TanaCon.
I guess. Did you see Retana's going to give away? Is going to sell those sweatshirts for drug trafficking?
Can't relate.
Or at least she's giving it to that. Hopefully,
Do we
We
trust her? No.
not unless we see the receipts.
We're not going to get receipts.
No,
No.
probably not.
And then finally, the other RR that we don't like. Roman Reigns versus everybody's favorite giant cinnamon roll and monster, Braun Strowman.
So let me just say, I kind of was not hating it. It
I
wasn't
hated it.
bad.
I hated it.
The reason I didn't hate it was because they brought out Dean and Seth and Drew and Dolph, who were like beating the crap out of each other and climbing up
Okay.
and down on the cage. and fighting on top of the cell, and that was entertaining to me. What was going on down in the ring, I didn't really care about.
Well, here's what I have to say about that. The fact that you have to bring out 4 other people because the match is so goddamn terrible.
Oh, yeah. Yep. And they turn it into
a fucking spectacle.
Well, not that. It's like
a fucking shit show.
No, it's like, oh, look. Like, it's like whenever I said that they had Finn lose his Universal title match, but they brought out the Shield at the same time. It was like, we know you really, really wanted Finn to win, but we're going to foreshadow that because, hey, we're going to bring out the Shield and make you forget that Finn lost. It's kind of the same thing. It was like, hey, this match is not that good, but hey, we're going to bring out the rest of the Shield and let you see the Shield fighting against, trying to save their brother, and then that's going to make you like it. It's kind of the same thing.
This match, literally, actually, the past 2 months, has made me fucking hate the Shield, including Dean and Seth, not individually, but in the Shield.
Well, they're fighting. Dolph and Seth fall off the cell. Meanwhile, this whole time Mick Foley's reffing inside the cell.
Yeah. Mick Foley's having a fucking panic attack in the corner. Dean and Drew.
Where'd you go?
Brock Lobster.
You cut out.
Just hear Brock. I was saying you hear Brock.
Oh, I couldn't hear anything. After you said Seth McFoley was in the corner, it cut out.
Oh, so I said Dean and Drew are still on top of the cell. I almost said cage for a minute, and then you hear Brock Lobster.
Yeah, which I was not expecting. Apparently, people knew about it. I didn't know. I didn't read any
I heard
spoilers.
rumors, and I was like, "Dear Jesus, no!" But then it happened, and I was like, "Dear Jesus, no!"
He comes out, rips open the door to the cell, which
And
I kind of like. And you know what? I think he looks better with the beard. I'm not gonna lie, but rips off the door to the cell, drags Mick Foley out of there, and then F5s Roman and Braun, just each of them one time, right? Or was it more than once?
He literally rips open the cell, beats them with half of a table, and then F5s them once. And then the ref's like, oh no, they can't compete. This match is a no contest.
And people were raising hell on the internet because you had Mick Foley literally sitting there watching this shit, and you're gonna say after one F5 and a table, like you're not gonna finish the match after what Mick Foley did in Hell in a Cell, like really? And you're gonna have Mick Foley sitting there while this is happening? Like,
and not only that, they started raising the cell with Dean and Drew still on top of the cell.
They're ascending to the heavens.
They're ascending to the heavens like Ricky Morton at that point. And then they stopped it and then let them get down, and then the cell goes all the way back up. Jesus. Who's running this shit?
Vince.
Obviously.
That's your answer, Vince.
Ricky Morton ascending to the heavens would be way more interesting.
Would be.
Ricky Morton, you're ascending to the heavens. No? No.
I like it.
No?
I like it. So
Anyway.
yeah, that was how it ended.
Yeah. And the fans all chanted, "This is bullshit" at the arena.
And it was.
And it was. But backstage somewhere, Vince was like, why are they chanting this? I don't understand.
This was amazing.
They got Brock and Roman. How could they hate this?
Here you have Stephanie still in the corner saying, we listen to the people. That's why the show is so good.
We listen to our fans. She's got that fake smile. We listen to our fans. And somewhere, in some deep, dark corner, Bray's sitting there on his phone, just like, well, I've got nothing to do for the 6th week in a row. But hey, they still make me show up to this shit. That's gotta be like the worst feeling in the fucking world. Like, so you're not gonna be on TV. I know it's been 6 weeks, but you know you're not gonna be on TV. But we still want you to show up.
It's like poor Mike Bennett.
Huh?
It's like poor Mike Bennett.
Yeah. But Mike Bennett's at least on main event.
True.
But with Mojo.
But still, it's still kind of like crappy.
Damn.
I really hope that Maria is hinting at the Kingdom coming back because she keeps posting gifs of her ass when she's in the Kingdom.
I know. I was like, really, Maria?
I think she's hinting at that. I hope that's what she's hinting at.
I hope she is too, because let me tell you, hot damn. Hot damn. Like, I'm a woman, but hot damn.
Oh, her ass is nice.
Like, seriously, hot damn. So then Raw. A whole nother shit show. Because guess what? The Shield.
It was not good. I mean, at this point, it's all pretty much the same. Like, Dean and Drew had a match at the beginning, which I thought was good. You know, I really, really desperately want a Dean and Drew feud, like a full fleshed out feud when this shit is over with. Like, I really want that. So the match to me was really good.
Like, the only thing that made me laugh is everybody online's like, they're getting all upset because they were all mad over the bar tab from last night.
Like, it was, I enjoyed that part. And then it just kind of got worse and worse and worse after that. Trying to pull up what else I tweeted during it because I can't remember my opinions on everything else. Oh, and then after that, before that, at the very beginning, we have Roman and Braun, and everybody's bitching and complaining. And Heyman comes out and says that Brock wants to face them. I believe it's for the title at the Saudi Arabia show. And they have a new name for this Saudi Arabia show. What was it called last year?
No, in April it was Greatest Royal Rumble.
Greatest Royal Rumble. The new name for this show is Crown Jewel pay-per-view.
Because Brock is the crown jewel of the WWE.
Yes.
And
indie fans on Twitter got a little up in arms about that one.
Including myself.
Yeah, and me too. Because Chase Owens from the Bullet Club, that's his
nickname.
Nickname is the Crown Jewel. And so people were tweeting him and tweeting about it. And Chase doesn't give a fuck. Like they were tweeting all this stuff, and Chase was like, "Guys, I heard the news. Thanks." He just doesn't even care. But
yeah, he's like, "Yeah, go fight the good fight and buy my merch."
No, that was funny because somebody was like, he was like, "Yeah, guys, I got the news, like whatever." And then people were like, "We should rebel and we should all buy merch." And then he was pretending like he cared at that point. He's like, "Yeah, let's all fight this fight together and go buy my merch."
And then I was like, I bought his shirt earlier, but should I just be like, "Yeah, I'm fighting the good fight and I bought your merch"? He doesn't know that I bought it earlier.
He doesn't know that.
Yeah.
No clue.
No, not a clue.
But anyway, that kind of it's stupid. It's stupid. And then later on they showed like the little what is it even called? Where they show like the picture with like who's gonna the graphic, and it's got like this crown with like these green jewels on it, and like the jewels are kind of like shimmering or what, glistening or whatever, glimmering, and I'm like, seriously? Like this is, I don't understand.
And then they released the one online, and like Roman, Braun, and Brock all look like insanely photoshopped. Like everybody was like, "Is that like fake?" Nope.
It's just bad. It's just bad. And now everyone is saying oh, we understand why Evolution's coming out right now because
And
of
it's 3 days after Evolution
right.
is this
So,
trash heap.
which will be all men because it's in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah.
So people are kind of pissed. They're like, oh, this slap in the face. People are like, oh, this makes Evolution mean nothing, which I don't think is the case. I think given in past years, if they had had this all male pay-per-view, they wouldn't have been like, oh, let's have an all female pay-per-view. I don't think that's the case, but it is odd timing. Yeah. It's timed like for a reason, but I don't feel like it would be, we have to have all women's pay-per-view just because of that.
Well,
I don't think that.
It's PR basically.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, we love women. We're all about women. We're just gonna scooch this all male pay-per-view right over here, and you won't even remember it.
People probably won't remember it.
And yeah, let's be real.
People are like saying online like they don't know which one is worse, the Crown Jewel or Great Balls of Fire. I mean,
the Crown Jewel at least doesn't look like a dick.
Well, that's true. It's a sparkly little tiara.
Yeah, it's a little tiara, guys.
Does one of them get to wear it? Whoever wins get to wear a tiara?
Oh my god, yes!
I want to see any of those guys in a tiara.
Can I see Braun Strowman in a tiara, please?
I think making Brock wear it would be pretty funny, though.
Brock wouldn't wear it because Brock hates gay people, allegedly.
I'm sure he does, but all the more reason to make him wear it.
Exactly.
So yeah, that happened. And from there, it went downhill because people on the internet were just like, fuck this.
People were fucking pissed at that point. After the Drew and Dean match,
which was decent,
we got Chad Gable versus Victor from the Ascension.
And they're keeping Chad with Bobby Roode, which I don't understand. Like just a month ago, they were trying to start a Bobby versus Mojo feud, and now Bobby's tag teaming with Chad Gable, and it makes no sense.
Where's Mojo?
Where's Mojo, and what have they done to Bobby Roode? I mean, God.
There's just some bullshit happening.
Pretty much. They need to hire James Storm. They need to hire him.
Beer money.
Bring back beer money. They can't call it beer money, but they'll come up with a name for it. It'll be fine. James Storm is going to be 2 hours away from me on Saturday, and I can't go because I'll be at work. And not only James Storm, but the Young Bucks are going to be there, and Booker T is going to be there. And I'm not going to get to go.
You're like,
a little pissed.
I feel sick.
I know. I wish I could. I'm so pissed. Like, I really want to go.
So then Undertaker came out, which I'm like, wow, he actually shows up more than when he had a WrestleMania feud with John Cena.
I know. I actually thought about that. Like, he didn't show up at all.
Yeah. So I'm just like, whatever.
Said basically the same old thing.
Same old shit, different day.
All he said was Kane is going to be in his corner because he knows that HBK is going to be in Triple H's corner at Super Showdown. I'm telling you all these stupid names. I can't get them. Keep them
and
straight.
It's all happening within like 5 weeks.
Yeah, it's a little bit ridiculous.
Yeah.
So anyway, gonna be in his corner.
So then it was Dana Brooke versus Bailey.
Poor Dana Brooke. People were giving Dana Brooke such shit online. Like, give her a chance, guys. Like, people are such assholes. I'm over people.
Mm. And then we had our favorite part of Raw, Drake Maverick and his little outfit. It's like, oh, do you like Rockstar Spud? No. Yeah, that's the only part of Authors of Pain we like.
Oh, it's not even Authors of Pain anymore. It's just AOP. It's not even Authors of Pain. I'm just telling you that's how they refer to them. It's no Authors of Pain anymore.
Don't care. They beat some jobbers. That's all that happened. And then it was Seth versus Dolph in an intercontinental title match. And guess what? Nothing happened.
Nope. Not surprised.
And then Roomba came out. And there's just some shit there.
I'm sorry, breaking news. Did you see
Breaking
this already? From NXT taping?
What?
Alistair was in the ring, and Nikki Cross came in and whispered to him, "Who did it?" And now he knows who did it. And nobody else knows, and he looks really upset about it.
Well, who did it?
I don't know. Nikki knows. We don't. But she looks like she ran in and slid in on her stomach, and was like, "Come here!" And like there's pictures, and like she whispered in his ear who did it, and then he like dropped his head.
Johnny Gargano.
I don't know. If you guys don't know what we're talking about, he got attacked, and the whole mystery is who attacked Alistair.
More breaking news. More breaking news. Joey Ryan will be at Party Hard Wrestling for the Royal Rumble.
Yay!
Yes!
That'll be fun. Get to meet Joey Ryan. We'll vlog it. I'll vlog it. I don't care. I'll do it.
So yeah, we're gonna see Joey Ryan.
That'll be exciting. I'm excited already. Be a good time.
Oh, scratch that. It's not Party Hard. He just says he has Phoenix bookings January 25th and 26th. I'm assuming Party Hard.
Well, Phoenix, what bookings? Is there more than one company? We need to know what's going on.
Yeah. Please tell us.
Please
tell
give
us what you want.
We want the tea. What all's going on Rumble weekend? We want to know.
Yeah, because we want to see Joey Ryan.
Yeah, we want to see anybody, really.
It's true.
Kind of.
Yay, Joey. All right. So then Bobby Lashley versus Elias. Then that kid was there. Whatever his name is. Leo Rush. Yeah, he was there. Honestly, guys, I haven't watched Raw, so for me to talk about it is like really difficult. And I don't even know why, like Drake Maverick or Rockstar Sputter, whatever we're calling him. Like, I understand why he's there, but I don't understand why this Leo Rush guy is there. Like, I don't get it. Like, why is he there? Makes zero sense to me, and I don't get it. Don't get it at all. Like, really, why is that guy there? So, like, he's doing all this, like, flippy crap, and that's coming from me.
I'm telling you what, whenever KO threw that chair at him, I was like, what is happening? And he's like dodging KO.
I threw a chair at him too.
Yeah, but it was just so ridiculous. It was like, why is this even going on? I don't understand.
There's two things I'd say. One, I'd be like, you made fun of Emma. And two, quit your flippy shit.
But people loved it online. People thought it was great.
I didn't.
I didn't either, but I'm saying people did.
Yeah. Are we just cynical?
I don't think
Puppy
so.
Dean Ambrose. Puppy
Dean's not happy.
Made his appearance. Ugh.
He's still appearing.
He's still appearing. His little jerk. So then it was a tag team match. It was Alicia Fox and Mickie James versus Ember Moon and Nia Jax, who is returning for the first time.
I was kind of bored.
Yeah. I love Ember, though.
I like all of them, but I was just bored.
And then it was Baron versus Roman.
Which was actually really good. I was very impressed with Baron in particular. Like, Baron was really, really fast. Like, he was moving really fast, and he was much quicker than he normally is. I don't know if he's just been working out more or what. Like, he was very agile, and he did really, really, really good. I was really surprised. For like a second there, I was like, are they going to actually let him win this? Because he was doing a really, really good job. So kudos to Baron. It was much better than I thought it would be. I was like, okay, this is gonna be stupid. Like, it's gonna last for like 2 minutes, and then the Shield's gonna come out, and Braun's gonna come out. It's gonna be a big mess. But it actually was really, really good for Baron and Roman. Really, really good.
Yeah.
Like I was literally like texting you, and I was like, you should be watching this. No, we were talking on the phone. And I was like, this is
We were,
really
and I was like, no.
it's actually really good. Support Wolf Daddy. Support your local Wolf Daddy.
There is only one, so support him. Okay, so then SmackDown, we're just going to go over the basics. So we really already talked about Becky.
We did. That was the highlight.
So The Miz started off, and that is when he announced that Maurice would be taking her leave of absence so she could be the best mom she could be to little Monroe. So then Daniel Bryan comes out, and The Miz gets drop kicked by Daniel Bryan, and The Miz bumps into Maurice. And Daniel Bryan bends down to apologize to Maurice, and then The Miz attacks him.
Can I just say that when last Friday, man, I'm going way back with SmackDown. Last Tuesday, whenever Miz pulled Brie out of the ring on her stomach like that, I thought that was pretty bad. I have to say, like, that was pretty rough. I was really surprised by that. So I don't think that knocking him into his wife is really that big of a deal.
Oh yeah. So the bar was actually on SmackDown.
Yay!
And Cesaro had a singles match.
Yay!
And
someone pointed out on Twitter yesterday or today about how it's so shocking that Cesaro's never had the title, like one of the main two titles, and it is shocking. Like, I never thought about it, but he never has. I don't remember him ever really having a shot, maybe more than like one time. Yeah. Sheamus has had it. Cesaro hasn't.
Well,
Sheamus has had multiple ones.
Sheamus had Money in the Bank. And
I was there when he cashed it in. I was there, and I was so excited. It's like, cashed in on Roman, do it.
So we had a breakup.
Sorry, that's my dog now. Stop. Dogs.
And that breakup is Rusev Day.
I know.
My heart is broken.
I'm very confused about why it had to happen this way.
I'm just sad. Why it gotta be this way, WWE? Why?
Good things. We've discussed this many times.
Just makes me sad. So that happened during Shinsuke Nakamura versus Rusev, and I thought Rusev was going to win that title for a second.
I know.
And
a lot of near wins.
Nope. And then we had Andrade Cien Almas versus AJ Styles in a non-title match. And let me tell you, Andrade had AJ for a bit.
Mm-hmm.
And of course AJ won. But then of course Joe comes out being Joe. And Joe's pissed.
Yes, because we didn't talk about that part at the end of the AJ Joe match. It basically, Joe's shoulders were on the mat, but he still kind of had AJ pinned. It's kind of weird. And on the 2 count, between the 2 and the 3 count, AJ actually tapped, but he tapped on the right side of Joe, and the ref was on the left side, so they didn't see the tap. So Joe is severely pissed, and like he showed Paige.
Joe assumed he tapped.
He felt it because he was tapping against Joe, so he felt it. Joe knew when he tapped. And so when they got backstage, he was like bitching to Paige about it. And Paige was
And
like,
Paige
okay.
was like, you stop it.
Yeah. Paige was not having it.
Paige is not about that life.
She's like, ref's decision is final.
Yep. And then Baron was on Twitter just being like, if it was me, I would have overturned it.
And she was just like, shut up, Baron. I'm much better than you.
She called Baron Stephanie's lapdog.
That's what everybody calls him.
Yeah. So then back to SmackDown, we had Asuka versus Billie Kay, and Billie looked terrified.
I don't blame her.
But then Peyton was like, you can do it!
Oh my gosh. They are really besties, but I would have been like, no, get out of this ring. You're going to die.
Literally, Peyton's like, oh God, she's going to die, but you got this! You're doing great, sweetie!
Oh, man.
And Asuka won! Which is leading up to Naomi and Asuka versus the Iconics at Super Showdown.
I'm excited. I want the Iconics to win it, though. But if it's Asuka and Naomi, they're going to win. Unless Iconics cheat.
That's not true. Because they're in Australia.
Oh, that's true.
They're in Australia.
But they have to introduce the titles. Is Evolution before that?
No, Evolution's after it.
Well, when are they going to introduce the titles then? You just mean a match. You just mean a match.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of the titles.
No, and Naomi and Asuka aren't even in the title match for the tag team titles.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They're not even in it.
Yep. Yeah.
I just can't wait until they're in Australia in that stadium.
They're going to be so excited.
I'm going to be so excited. I'm going to be like, oh, look. And then after that, we had Becky.
Becky with the good hair.
Becky with the best hair.
She does have good hair.
So this week also marked episode 1 of the Mixed Match Challenge.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch it either. But apparently it was good.
All I saw was Charlotte and AJ won, and then AJ was on the ground by the announce table, and Charlotte went over to help him, and she tripped on top of him.
I just saw
AJ,
Kevin,
what are you doing? We're phenomenal.
And I saw Kevin and Natty's speech after their match, and she's like, I'm trying to teach Two Paws not to be jaded. And Kevin just looks up at the camera, and he's like, help me. He just looks like he's seen some shit.
Poor KO.
Kevin's like, how do I get into these situations all the time? But you can still watch it on Facebook Live if you want to watch it. And also Jimmy Uso did put on Natty's cat ears at 1.2.
Interesting.
And Charlotte and Naomi had a twerk off, and Charlotte lost.
Big surprise.
Yeah, literally at one point, Charlotte's like, she starts twerking, then she goes, yeah, no, I'm not gonna win this one.
And AJ went around and let everybody have a woo contest.
Yep.
And everybody's woos were really, really lame, by the way.
And then also, Naomi started mouthing off to AJ, and it looked like AJ was about to do something, and Jimmy was like, oh, hell no. That is a couple I love.
I do like them.
I do. So then next week for Raw, we have Bobby Lashley and Sasha Banks versus Alicia Fox and Jinder Mahal. I will not be watching that.
I can tell you who's going to win.
Yeah, well, yeah. But on the SmackDown side, I will watch this one. Miz and Asuka versus R-Truth and Carmella.
You're going to watch?
I might.
Are we only boycotting Raw, or I thought you were boycotting everything?
I don't know. It depends. I'll probably forget about it if we're going to be honest.
Well, if you're not going to boycott everything, watch NXT from last night. Guys, if you have not watched NXT Pete versus Ricochet for the 2 titles, please go on WWE Network and watch it immediately.
Team Asuka.
You're interrupting what I'm trying to say. It was amazing.
What are we doing? The
Watch
ASMR now?
No, I'm trying to go watch it. It was amazing. Do you want me to talk in ASMR?
No. Let's not. Let's not. Shall we? No. So, we're going to do some news right now because there wasn't a whole lot of news this week.
No, not really.
Not really. Like, honestly, I thought there would be a lot more. It really wasn't. Surprisingly. So, the first story, and this is one that is total rumors. Well, hearsay, rumors, whatever. Apparently, there is a indie wrestler who says that Lacey Evans, who is on the NXT roster, is homophobic. And we do not stand that here.
Nope.
So it is Effie from Fest Championship Wrestling, and you would know Effie as the guy who chokeslammed Izzy. So,
His claim to fame.
His claim to fame so far. So, this came out when it was announced that Lacey was getting her character in WWE 2K19. And he tweeted, hopefully her downloadable character has the taunt where she's homophobic behind your back in a locker room until she sees you have a pre-workout she can borrow.
Shady.
So then somebody asked, what exactly did she say behind your back? Just genuinely curious. So, if you didn't know, Effie is gay. So, obviously, there you go. So he said, just to paraphrase, she was complaining to wrestlers and promoter who spoke to me about sharing a locker room with a gay person. I'm not going to put out phrases that were told me because it was secondhand, but obviously I hope there's been personal growth from her since then.
So we don't like her.
So right now, you've been canceled, Lacey. And I really hope you're not teaching your daughter that this is okay behavior, because it's not.
I'm sure she is.
Oh, she probably is. What a lovely person. Like, how is it okay? I don't understand how that's okay.
I don't know, but there's been a lot of stories lately about homophobia and transphobia coming out in the wrestling community.
Well, and it's not new. I mean,
no, but they're talking about it more than they used to.
Well, yeah, because like a lot of people are accepting of it, like accepting of people who are LGBTQ plus, etc. I swear, like, I don't understand, like, how is that okay? Like, I don't understand. Maybe it's just because we're like not homophobic.
I don't know. I feel like the majority of people around our age aren't homophobic, so it's just kind of odd.
She's like my age, and
that's what I'm saying. Homophobic. Yeah, I don't understand that.
I'm so confused.
I don't get it either. Some people are just never going to change. They were brought up that way. They were raised that way. And they're never going to change their opinion because they don't have a mind of their own. So,
yeah. Wow. Can't relate.
Nope.
So Shawn Michaels is returning to the ring in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, not the way I wanted at all.
I know, Jen. Jen is very upset about it.
I am. Because I wanted his return to be at WrestleMania.
I know.
But I mean the match itself, I guess, is gonna be cool. Hopefully.
Yes. So It's going to be Triple H and Shawn Michaels versus Kane and The Undertaker.
Which is spawning off of their match in Australia.
Yes.
So apparently they're going to continue this for a little while too. You know, last time Triple H faces Undertaker, it's supposed to be in Australia.
The last time, you know.
Last
time.
Last time. WWE is just being stupid. Like, don't say shit when you're announcing something else. Like, that's just stupid.
Yes. Last time. So, it was announced that more wrestlers from Raw and SmackDown are expected to be working NXT house shows moving forward, especially if they don't have a storyline.
Well, that's like everybody.
Other than the Shield and Drew and Dolph and Braun.
Pretty much, yeah.
Mike Bennett, you go get ready for that Adam Cole reunion you wanted.
Maybe that's where it'll start, right there.
Yep. So WWE lost out on Madison Rayne. She just signed with Ring of Honor.
All right.
Good for her. I am excited for her.
I think at this point, most people have learned just to let it go. WWE, no.
They literally were just like, we don't want her. And she's like 33. They probably looked at her like, she's too old.
Oh, I'm sure.
So they'll look at us and be like, they're ancient. And fat.
And fat. Yeah.
Fat, ancient. All right, great. Thanks.
Not happening. Sorry.
We're not blonde with big boobs. All right.
Then you're not going to get it. Sorry.
Nice to chat to you then. Bye.
Like, really? Remember AJ Lee?
Yeah. They're like, who? Oh, there you go then. Like, who are you related to in the industry? A pig. That's who. And a potato. And a potato. So Matt said Matt Hardy is talking about possibly coming back in a little bit.
Which I'd be okay with, but
now people are asking if it's going to be later on down the road if he aggressively rehabs, or is it going to be him being the general manager after Baron's like pirate renegade ambushed out of there? Which
I would be down with that
idea. I'd be down with that. Matt leads the charge with Vanguard 1. Yes.
There you go.
Get him, my platoon. Yes. I'd be over there like, you're doing great, sweetie. You're doing great. But Matt said he wants to spend some time with his family first.
Which is understandable.
I understand. But Matt, when you're done, I want some pirate renegade bamboozling to happen. So people are still speculating, even though Cody said he's not going to the WWE. Meaning, like, the Young Bucks pretty much aren't going to go.
Nobody's going.
They're not going to go. But people are wondering, is Kenny going to hold on to that deal? Or is he going to stay behind? Well, JR put his 2 cents in.
Oh, God.
And he said he doesn't feel like there's a connection right now because Kenny is an artist. And the exact quote is, for some reason, I just don't feel that connection right now. I just don't feel like Kenny is a WWE superstar. He is an artist. He likes to do things in a very unique way. He wants to leave some kind of legacy behind other than the fact that Kenny Omega was a wrestler and got rich. So I don't feel the Kenny going to the WWE story, but man, if the numbers are there, it's hard to say that he would never go. So there you go. But he feels like it's not going to happen anytime soon.
Me too.
So there you go.
Totally okay with that.
Please don't. I don't want it to happen. We love you, Kenny and Bucks and Elite. Stay with us forever, never, and ever. Marty, you too. I'm looking at you, buddy.
I'm telling you, by jump ship, it's going to be Marty.
And I don't want it to happen. Don't pull it, Adam Cole.
And anybody does it.
They'll just treat you like Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh my god. Poor Shinsuke.
They'll put you on 205 Live.
205 Live is not a bad show. It's just getting treated like shit.
Who watches 205 Live? I don't watch 205 Live.
I do, not on a regular basis. Which, by the way, if you do, they moved it to Wednesdays after NXT.
Yeah, it's on Wednesdays now. In case you didn't know. What's happening? Anyway, so in addition, back to my news stories. I agree with JR though. Also, the WWE is kind of pissed off at Hulk Hogan allegedly.
Again?
Because of the NWO reunion that he is planning at his restaurant.
Oh, well, yeah, anything that's happening not with him involved, you know.
Yeah. Well, I say just do it, Hogan. Who cares?
At this point, who cares?
At this point, who cares? Just do it. Like, really? Bobby Lashley is pissed off that he did not get to feud with Brock Lesnar. Well, guess what, Bobby Lashley? I think you may get your chance.
I hope so.
I hope so, too.
I would like to see them fight, actually.
He said that this is a bunch of crap because he didn't get to do it.
But yeah, like originally when he first came out, wasn't that the main thing he said when he first debuted?
Yeah, like he's literally for years been saying, I want to fight Brock Lesnar. I want to fight Brock Lesnar. And then he gets here to fight Brock Lesnar and they put him in a feud with Sami Zayn and Elias.
I don't understand what's going on. I'm telling you. I don't understand all that. It just makes no sense. Now they have him and Kevin and Elias and Leo. I'm just so confused. I don't understand the point. All they're trying to do is build up the fact that KO and Elias are teaming at Super Showdown.
Yeah.
Versus Cena and Lashley.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense. It came out of left field. It makes no sense.
It doesn't. You know who I miss?
Who?
Sami Zayn.
I know, and Kevin mentioned him.
I know, and I was like, I miss him too, Kevin. Somebody sent me the GIF on Tumblr, and I was like, oh,
it was so sweet.
I miss him too.
So sweet.
I miss that little baby.
He's tweeting every once in a while, but it's nothing wrestling related.
You know, they let him pick a song on the WWE 2K19 soundtrack.
Oh yeah,
he did. He picked Rancid. Good for him. And then Corey Graves was like, "Good choice, good choice." Because there's a story behind that song too, and it was a good story. He said that he picked that song because when they were in FCW, him and Corey Graves used to listen to it when they would put the ring together. And I was like,
it had meaning.
Aww.
It had meaning to him.
I love it. I love it. Keep it going. Also, Sami Zayn is going to be making a Comic-Con appearance. So, if you would like to go see Sami Zayn, he'll be at New York Comic-Con October 6th.
I wish I could go.
I know. Me too.
I'm sending you something right now, and we must discuss it.
Sammy is about 6 months away from returning, though.
Poor Sammy.
6 more months?
You can't go that long without Sammy. Wow.
I need him in my life.
What happened to her face?
Oh boy.
I don't know what happened. Okay, we're looking at Ashley Massaro, who used to be
love
pretty.
her.
I didn't love her, but she was still
I used to really like her.
You guys should go look at her Instagram. She's had some face work done, and it's not good.
She's a Heyman Hustle girl now.
Oh my god, she looks nothing. Like if you saw her, you would be like, "Who is that?"
Yeah, she looks like she's had a lot of work done.
I mean, she already had a lot of boob work done, but like this is like face, like her whole face. Like, gosh, I would never even know that was her. Never.
Wouldn't even recognize her.
No. So
Paige is getting a documentary.
She is. Oh, it was very sad on Total Divas last night, guys.
Let me tell you, I felt so bad. Like, she literally, like, she was trying to plan all of this fun stuff to do because, like, she had nothing to do in New Orleans, really, other than, like, she had, like, a couple, like, promotional things, but otherwise she had nothing.
Sad.
Yeah, and it was making her really sad. And, like, she finally, like, exploded on Nia. And she's like, okay, fine. You don't want to. She's like, you don't want to do this with me? You're just doing that because I can't wrestle and you can, and you're rubbing it in my face. And Nia's like, wait, what? Because Nia just said, she's like, I'm really busy. You know, I have a lot of press to do and I have a lot of stuff I need to do. And Paige just like exploded.
She did.
And it was really sad.
I felt really bad for her. She was talking to fortune tellers.
Yeah, she was like going to get voodoo dolls made. And Naomi's like, nope, no, we can't do this. And she's like, she was talking to Nia and she's like, I feel like I'm a freak because Naomi just looks at me and all like I'm crazy and all this. And she's like, and Naomi was like, you just need to pray on it.
Yeah, Naomi was like, if it's not about God or Jesus, I don't want any part of it.
Yeah. And then she's like, I'm injured. And she goes, yeah, just pray on it. And Paige is like, she was telling Nia, she's like, doesn't she know I've prayed on it? Like, doesn't she know? Like, and it's not working. It's not. So I'm trying everything I can here. Like, and, like, it was really, I love when they went to pick up the voodoo, although Naomi's in the car and she's like, not getting out. Nope. She's like, I'll be supportive, but nope.
And she did not like that. She was freaked.
Yeah.
Which I get it, because I'm kind of afraid of voodoo as well.
Yeah. It was kind of like Jen and I in New Orleans, too.
Kind of,
I was like, let's go do it. And you're like, nope.
I mean, I don't mind because I want to go on a voodoo tour. And like a voodoo cemetery tour when we go back to New Orleans. But like, I as far as like, do I believe in it and all that kind of stuff? No, I don't.
Well, I mean, sometimes you get to like your end where like,
well, yeah. Oh, I get it. I get why she's even said it herself. Like she's desperate.
I get it. Desperate. So anyway,
you guys should really check out this Ashley Massaro Instagram. I'm just in shock. I'm sorry.
Jen is shook.
I am shook, man. And it's many things. Oh my goodness. Many things. Whew.
Yep. Many things.
Gosh, I'm very confused, you guys. Seriously, though, look it up.
Seriously, I'm just like, are you good? She's like, look it up. I'm looking at it right now, guys. It's something.
I don't. That's all I know to say. I don't.
Yeah, I don't get it either. I'm confused.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway. Otherwise, guys, I think that might be it for the week of wrestling this week. Can you think of anything else, Jen?
No, I'm sorry. I'm distracted. No,
So I can tell she's very distracted. So next week, guys, I just came up with an idea.
What's that?
Now that we have fixed Jen's New Japan on her laptop,
We have.
literally, we just did that right before we started recording. We are going to have the first ever Queens of the Ring of Honor New Japan Spectacular.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean, nothing special, but we're just going to watch a bunch of that and then talk about it.
Sounds good to me.
Especially the August 10th episode of New Japan, where they all do the Marty.
I'm excited to watch that one. I've been watching them on my phone, but it's just been a pain in the ass. So
yeah. So literally, I helped her fix her laptop.
yeah.
So now she can watch it on her computer.
It streams now. I'm excited.
Yeah, literally. There's life out there.
There is.
There is.
If you believe.
There can be miracles. That is another concert that I would have loved to gone to. Whitney Houston.
I've been good. What about Mariah Carey?
Meh.
Some of her songs I really like. Some of them I don't. Plus,
Yeah.
I think she's a total bitch. But
Old Mariah, yes. New, no. Yes. Anyway, so guys, next week you can hear us talk all about New Japan and Ring of Honor, who we like, who we don't like, what our favorite matches are, all that shit.
it's going down.
Going down for real. And maybe we'll talk about WWE if something cool happens, but if not, never fear, because we got other wrestling to watch.
We do. Not that we don't already watch it. We just never really talk about it.
Yeah, we just never really talk about it. And I feel like really like the past couple episodes have been just us being like, well, this sucks and this sucks and this sucks. So we are taking life by the balls,
Yeah.
figuratively. Of course.
Changing it up.
We're going to change it up. And you know what? If you have any like suggestions that you want us to watch, let us know on Twitter and on Instagram and wherever else. If you're on YouTube, do it in the comments. Wherever you listen to us.
Yeah, match suggestions. All-time favorite matches.
Yeah, your all-time favorite matches.
Especially New Japan, because I don't have a ROH subscription. So
Yeah, neither do I. So it may just be New Japan.
yeah.
All about New Japan. That might just be what we watch. But also, we are going to discuss, there is a video. It's really long, so we can't just watch it right now and talk about it. But there is a video, and it's all about the Bullet Club. And New Japan actually just tweeted it out in the past 24 hours. So we will watch that and talk about that as well.
Sounds good.
Yes. So we will watch that. We will watch lots of stuff. So give us some suggestions. Oh, Bullet Club Betrayals is what it's called.
And we need to watch this last tour. What was this one called? Something was the Destruction Tour? Road to Destruction? Road to Destruction?
Yes.
The one that just finished.
Yes. And also next week, I know it's not, you know what? We could do next week. We have it before Saturday. We can do our predictions for Death Before Dishonor, Ring of Honor.
We could.
Do that as well.
Could do
'Cause
that.
we do know everybody in that.
Pretty much.
So we will do Death Before Dishonor predictions. We will do New Japan. We'll watch Bullet Club Betrayals. We will watch your favorite matches. We'll watch our favorite matches. Hell, we may watch some Being the Elite and discuss that as well because we love Being the Elite. And it hasn't been on for 4 weeks. 4 weeks.
Withdrawals.
Seriously, I'm having withdrawals. I need me some Marty content that is not about his dog. Which I love his dog though. Don't even. So, had 4 weeks, no being the elite, 6 weeks, no Bray.
But we had New Japan. We'll be fine.
How am I surviving?
I don't know, but we'll have New Japan.
Yeah. So, guys, we're going to watch it. We're going to rock all of this. And we'll have our predictions. And we'll have a good time next week. Because you know what? We're not going to be negative Nancy's.
We won't have any reason to be.
No, because we're going to watch a whole bunch of shit. And we're going to be happy.
Yeah.
Not that we aren't happy otherwise. We just watch it for more entertainment value otherwise.
That's true.
Yeah. Truth. Choices. Anyway, guys, until next week. Bye.
Bye.